Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Mr. Peter Obi reviews what will be the fate of IPOB and other agitators if he becomes the president of Nigeria. Mr. Peter Obi reviews what will be the fate of IPOB and other agitators if he becomes the president of Nigeria. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. The Labour Party presidential candidate made this known during a radio program he was a guest. A northern caller asked him what will be his approach to IPOB agitators if he becomes the president of Nigeria. He responded below. I will dialogue with all agitators. It is a normal thing that is done in a democratic society. But I will not discuss with criminals. If you kill, kidnap or maim people, we will deal with you decisively. I have done it in Anambra. I dialogued with those who need to be dialogued with, and I dealt with those who need to be dealt with. The Labour Party presidential candidate made this known during a radio program he was a guest. A northern caller asked him what will be his approach to IPOB agitators if he becomes the president of Nigeria. He responded below. I will dialogue with all agitators. It is a normal thing that is done in a democratic society. But I will not discuss with criminals. If you kill, kidnap, or maim people, we will deal with you decisively. I have done it in Anambra. I dialogued with those who need to be dialogued with, and I dealt with those who need to be dealt with. The Labour Party presidential candidate made this known during a radio program. He was a guest. A northern caller asked him what will be his approach to IPOB agitators if he becomes the president of Nigeria. He responded below. I would dialogue with all agitators. It is a normal thing that is done in a democratic society. But I will not discuss with criminals. If you kill, kidnap or maim people, we will deal with you decisively. I have done it in Anambra. I dialogued with those who need to be dialogued with, and I dealt with those who need to be dealt with. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. And now before I go, in my own opinion, I would say this is a nice idea, because in a democratic society, truly, dialogue is being embraced with the agitators, because there is no how people will stand up and start agitating without a reason, even when these people are asking the government for a separation. They have a reason for it, and they gave out reasons. That's fine. This is what they want, and this is why they are separating. And only they won't separate if the government can meet with their needs. But the government do not embrace dialogue with them. And what needs to be done is embracement of communication amidst the federal government and these agitators. Because when these people, when you agitate, when you dialogue with them, that is when you come to a solution, or that is when you come to a solution of a problem that is going on, which means you talk to them, you tell them this is what you can do and this is what these people should do. But when these people see that you are not doing it, and you are not even doing in a way that is not helping them in any way at all, they have to do their things on their own. That is when the government see them as a threat to the society. And if the government has been wise enough to have embraced dialogue, this wouldn't have been a problem at all. But what I feel about this, the only issue is that, you see, politics is a dirty game. We all know that. Even if Peter Obi emerges to be the president of this country, it will benefit the Igbo people as well. Because there is no how an Igbo man will not watch an Igbo man suffering. A Yoruba man will not watch a Yoruba man suffering. It depends. So it will really benefit the Igbo people. But what I just feel, even before then, even it is written in the constitution, it is equal before the law. But our government of today are not going by what the constitution says. Because when these people want separation, it's actually an act of a freedom of speech, whereby they can tell the government this is what they want and this is what the government are doing which they do not like, which I feel the government should listen to them. But since instead the government should actually listen and make some amendment, the government see them as a freedom of speech as a threat to the society. So they've seen the organization, the IPOP, as a threat, which is not supposed to be so. So the government initially should actually take note of that. So it's an act of selfish of interest when the government does not listen to what people want. So to my dear listeners, please do drop by the comment section and let's know what your view is all about.